like in my younger stage of doing the rap shit, like I was too cocky with not enough work to justify the cockiness. So what happened, bro? The music went from being a product to being a promo tool.
Yeah.
That means it's lost its value. By definition, that means it's lost its value. Throughout the life of my distro kid or whatever.
Earnings, yeah.
Right. I have over 1 million plays. Bro, it was like maybe $600. It is. I think it's dangerous to certain art forms to look at it as just content creation.
Sliding in the studio, my album coming soon. Until we get this rap money, trap gon' have to boom. These bricks and these keys and these zips is what we'll do. If you need some fire, I can see you off the Jones.
We're all rolling? Yep. Okay. Welcome back, folks. Another day, another podcast. Here we got a returning guest for his third time ever, second solo episode, Shottie. Go. We're going to get right into it. People, fans, everybody wants to know. Give me your explanation for what you think the new space race is, because we're just
you went right into that, bro.
Yeah, man.
So I'm Shottie, by the way.
Shottie. They know, man. Come on. All episode 9.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about aliens
26.
already?
Yeah. Well, what's the space race? Talk to me. Oh, and my aliens. We all know that.
The space race is what happened when we were trying to go to the moon.
Right. Do you think we actually made it to the moon? Do you think logic? Do you think
if we did,
Americans?
If we did, the video that they showed us is straight bullshit.
That video
shit
is cap.
straight
Right.
bullshit.
Okay,
bro.
I agree. All right.
Did we make it to the moon? I don't know.
Fast forward.
That
RP
video is
dog.
bullshit. I'll tell you that.
RP to that dog the Russians sent out there. And we sent monkeys out there too, I'm sure, right?
Bro, that video is like super well lit.
The moon, yeah. And then they call
where
too.
was the lighting?
They call from. That's another thing I realized the other day too. I heard somebody say, "Yeah, what phone did they use to call the moon that back in the day? Like, how do you communicate that? They didn't. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
so
shout out to Stanley Kubrick.
For real. Shout out Stanley if you're listening. We know you are. What's your opinion on the alien and Disclosure Day and what's going on now? You think we're the closest we've ever been to aliens for real? Like,
yeah, I think they're warming us up for that shit.
You think
look
they're
at all the shit that's
us?
like coming out? That new documentary, The Age of Disclosure.
Okay, The Age of Disclosure.
They got Marco Rubio on there.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most powerful people in the world, you could say.
Okay.
Right?
Politically.
They got Marco Rubio on there basically saying it's true. And that is non-human. Not just that they got UFOs, that they're non-human.
Right.
This isn't like some like tinfoil hat guy saying.
Yeah.
It's Marco Rubio.
I mean, so and like we one of us brought up a good point. I forgot who exactly said it, but it's it could be a combination of both. There could be shit out there, which I do think aliens are out there. I think 100% they're actually in the water. I think it's silly to be so worried about space when A, we probably never really went to the moon. B, we don't even know what's in the depths of our ocean. Like that's like 70% unexplored. Like, and it's, if I always bring this up, this is probably like the 9th time I brought it up on the podcast. But if you look at a map of like where most documented UFO sightings are, the coasts of all continents are lit up. And don't get me wrong,
you know Miami's super high on that list.
I know.
Like, real like sightings and shit.
Real
Miami's
shit.
Super high on the list.
You know, I do argue that we're so close to the water, and a lot of the high quality videos we're seeing now of these UFOs, a lot of them take place over the water, and a lot of people are like, "Yo, out of nowhere, this thing disappears." And I think naturally,
the explanation that I've heard is that. So it's like obviously like an alien. The technology is completely alien.
We don't have it.
But how they think it works is, it's like a bubble that envelops the craft that bends space time. So there's no gravity in there.
Right. I mean,
so it goes into the water without splashing.
I mean,
and comes up and like it. You know
right. True. I could see that. I could see all that. And it's like I tell people that all the time. It's like, if aliens are here already and they're already flying around and they're that much ahead of us, like that means they're way more advanced than us technologically. That means we're getting mopped if we get into war with them.
If they're here, that means they're way advanced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'cause we can't get to wherever they're at.
And they're let's say they are here. Let's play a game. You think they're really probing people? You think they're just spying on us? You think they're studying us? Or you think they're protecting us from ourselves? That's a big reason why I think aliens exist, because UFO sightings weren't documented until after nuclear weapon testing began.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So yeah, I think they were going to leave us alone till we started fucking around with nukes.
Right, and then they're like,
once
yo,
we started doing that, they're like,
okay,
we got to go down there and see what's up.
I agree. Yeah, that's when I learned that fact, it started really turning me on to the idea that hold on,
you could see the nuclear bomb from outer space.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. If you could see it. I was just thinking on like some nerdy scientific like comic book stuff. Like you could feel the waves. I would imagine like there's a disturbance in the force. Like the aliens communicate to each
There's
other.
a disturbance in the force.
Like imagine, but like that low key that is in Star Wars when they blow up the planets. Like other planets,
Right,
like
right.
the Jedi's would feel it. And I think
Yoda
Princess
feels
Leia
that
too.
shit.
Yeah,
Right,
Princess
yeah,
Leia
yeah.
and shit. Like they feel it. R.P. Carrie Fisher. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So that's interesting.
So I think what's important about the whole alien shit, it's not so much like the little green men, it's like the race for the technology. And that's when I was saying it's like the new space race. It's the race between the US, Russia, and China to reverse engineer the technology.
To make it for gotcha. Yeah, whoever finds it by default, you have access to it.
Solves the energy crisis, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye gasoline, goodbye everything, bro. We got infinite energy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
imagine, but low key we could have that already. Supposedly, that's what Elon and a lot of people say. But we don't want to use nuclear energy because, like Chernobyl and shit like that could happen.
but this is beyond nuclear. This is like
if they
shit
have something
that
that's
could,
level.
Yeah, it doesn't emit from all the like the UFO sightings, and we're talking about like Navy pilots and Air Force pilots. Does the Navy have pilots? Probably, right?
Yeah. They do fly airplanes. Dad filmed it was in the Navy, and they have to do with that's where they load up planes and shit like Top Gun. Think Top Gun. You get me? Like,
but yeah, like qualified people have talked about it. You know what I'm saying? And like all the observations say that the craft had no emissions from the outside. Like
another important thing too: no thrusters, no emissions, no fossil fuels being used.
That's different. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's not something that we have.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big believer in the idea that whatever technology they're showing us, whatever Epstein file stuff they're showing us, that means there's stuff 20 times ahead or 20 times worse that 100%. They're not showing us. But even still, like no fuel, like no thrusters, no fire coming out, like it's crazy. Yeah. Jeez.
The alien shit goes deep. That's why it's like,
it's fun though. It's fun.
We need to move on to some other shit because I'll literally do this.
We're here though. We're here. All right, so you can't make decisions with your left chest. Is that a political line? Is that trying the lefties?
You can't make emotional decisions with your left chest. That's where your heart is at. You can't make emotional decisions.
Yes, the heart is on
you
your
get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, fire. Okay,
Okay, you listening. I see you.
Type shit.
You listening.
And then how do you navigate political conversations like in like a holiday gathering, like when like I guess Thanksgiving or Nochebuena?
Damn, that's one that I deal with quite often. You know what I'm saying? At this point I've given up.
We've
had a couple like confrontations like in Thanksgiving or you know what I'm saying, like
over
certain family parties over politics and shit like years ago.
So you just stay quiet when it comes up now? Do you just like walk away? What's an advice to give people?
You know what I mean? I'm very measured in my words around my family. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just kind of stay out of it.
That's good.
We don't always agree.
All right, and then along with Shottie, what else is on God's?
I'm not on one side or the other. That's the thing with me. Like, this makes sense, and then this makes sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not afraid to, like, go across the aisle.
And that's one thing that actually, that's weird for people nowadays to be like, oh, I'm exclusively this side. Like it's damn near gangbanging. You're like, oh, okay, so you're only this side? Like, you never disagree with that side? Like, that's crazy.
If you ask me, that's the definition of stupidity, bro.
Right.
Like, you're just following this side just because it's the team.
It's your side. It's your
nah, bro.
Now, don't get me wrong with sports, but that's a little bit different with politics. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
politics shouldn't be about like that weird fucking like tribalism.
That's what it is. It's tribalism. Is it's wanting a sense of belonging in a group and connection and community. The world is deprived of community right now, man. That's a big effort I want to focus on this new year. Is doing things like Health is Hip Hop, our run club every Wednesday, just bringing things together. I want to work on a comedy show with a lot of the comics I've had on the show. little things that I'm working on building. But the truth is, with social media, the internet, we're all so connected, but we're all not connected, dog. And as somebody I myself have dealt with like depression and loneliness and being fucked up in the head for times in my life, intervals of my life, and I look at that and it's like, this is an opportunity to connect again, dog, because community is how we deal with death. Like it gives you a sense of like permanence, you feel me? Because like, yeah, we're all gonna die, But coño, having memories and connection with people, I feel like it kind of keeps the memory at least going in a way.
I agree, and that's why I make it a point to be outside. You know what I mean? That's why I make it a point to be outside, because it's like otherwise, then you're just an internet rapper.
Yes.
And that's like the last thing I want to be is an internet rapper. It hits different when they see you in person and they see, okay, this is like a real guy. You know what I mean?
And you network and you build, and you hear that all the time. You have to network. You have to politic. You have to go out there, and it's uncomfortable. Yeah, for sure. Trust me, introvert. You know, I get it, but you gotta get out there, dog, because life is waiting, and you know, life comes in abundance. So the unpredictability of life is crazy. You never know what's waiting for you, man. Yeah. All it takes is a conversation. You good? You need?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
And then so along with Shottie, what else is on God's playlist?
Shit, what's on God's playlist, man? Probably like some Beethoven or some shit.
Beethoven?
I don't know. I think Shottie's the only rap on there.
What's the song? What's the
Knocking on Heaven's Door is probably in there. That's a good song.
Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Bob Dylan.
Okay,
that's a good song.
Shout out Bob Dylan. I gotta see the Timothy Chalamet movie.
I wonder if God's playlist is all like songs with religious references and shit.
Nah, I feel like that'd be too like. I feel like God looks at religion like that's a human thing. Like y'all are talking about me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's amusing though. It's got to be amusing to him. You know
right. So yeah,
or her.
Like he has a fandom. Yeah, he's like, oh, well, this is my shit. This song they wrote about me.
Yeah, this one like
Jesus Walks. Connie's a little wild. But I don't know if he's making it. But
Jesus Walks on the playlist. That's on the playlist for sure.
Hell yeah. Okay, and then so metaphorically or figuratively, what's the first trophy ever in your life? Like your earliest trophy you could think of.
Damn, bro. That's a good one. First trophy.
Did you do sports growing up? Did you play sports?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think my first trophy, even before basketball, was like it was like in 2nd or 3rd grade. Like I drew some shit for some contest.
An art competition?
I won. Yeah, nice. And I won, and it was on the newspaper and shit.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Dope. Is this through school?
Yeah, school. At school. It was like a 3rd grade,
nice.
like some competition, some shit, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking like you're on some extra nerd shit, like extracurricular outside of school, like after school program.
No, it was like a contest and shit.
Cool.
And I wrote some shit. It was like something about peace. And I remember I wrote, it was like some dude with a peace sign. And then it was like 2 dudes fighting, and I put like a X over.
Oh, okay,
so
over the fighting.
Like, no violence.
No violence, peace sign. That's cool. That's dope. Hell yeah, man. Okay, and then more recently, like nowadays times, what do you consider like a trophy or like I guess, yeah, because like W's to me like are trophies. Like I guess, does it have to be a tangible thing, like a trophy? Do you think is that
trophies is like watching my kids accomplish shit at this point?
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's dope.
For me personally, it's like I don't know that I see it as trophies. I see it as like constant work.
Right.
And it's like, even if I accomplish something, I'm already looking at the next thing. You know?
Right. It's just like in games you get sometimes a notification like, oh, this is an achievement. You just won like 100.
You're always chasing the trophy. Like the ultimate trophy, you're never going to catch it.
Yeah, and even when you catch something, you're on
the point is the chase, though. It's not the point is not the trophy. It's the journey. It's the chase.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%. And do you have an example of a moment in your life where you counted the winnings before finishing the race?
100%. That was one of my problems. I feel like in my younger stage of doing the rap shit, like I was too cocky with not enough work to justify the cockiness.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Without paying the dues type of shit, without earning.
That's the difference between like cocky and confident. I was cocky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so and like, is this like with skill wise, like with like I guess with like other lyricists, like what's an example?
Yeah, it was like I'm nice, so you know what I'm saying. Like I don't have to politic with people, and like you know what I'm saying. Like it held me back and shit.
Yeah, I'll blow up. They'll find like type shit like.
Yeah, I'm too nice. You know what I'm saying. Like it was.
I don't need
that's
all
how
that.
I was thinking. Yeah.
That's for y'all. I don't need that shit. Politicking, networking, building. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, it's crazy because you're big on, you know.
But like, you know, life humbles you.
Yeah,
and
facts.
Like, and you start meeting other people that are dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I lived in LA, I lived in New York, so like I met a lot of dope rappers, bro. Like being a dope rapper is not that special. That's something I realized. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talk to me about the times you lived in LA and New York. Like what era of your life is that? Is it like after high school? Like right after high school?
Yeah, in LA, I went to film school. It was like film school. It was like film classes. I took film classes in LA.
film classes are not acting classes. So this is like making film, like you're covering everything.
Like directing, writing and directing.
Writing and directing, all in one class, and you're paying like per class, or is this, you're paying like for a whole?
It was like
season?
a directing thing. It was like a few
course?
months, like maybe like 4 months.
Course, okay,
yeah,
got
like
it.
a
Cool.
course
Dope in LA.
in LA.
And then you go to New York after?
Yeah, I moved to New York to make music. Tev was living in New York.
Oh.
So I moved to New York to make music with Tev, you know what I'm saying? And go hustle the shit out there.
Wow. And this is after the acting course and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
after
I didn't take any acting
Not
courses.
acting course.
I'm just a natural.
Porfirio
Rubirosa.
Rubirosa.
Let's go. Let's go.
Future role coming soon.
I like it.
Speaking of future stuff, what's the future of physical media? What do you think it is, at least?
Hopefully, that shit could keep going, bro, because that's the only way for musicians to really own their shit.
You think there's gonna there's obviously, like, shout out the printing press, right?
The press collective.
The press collective. TPC. THC, TPC. Gotta do a collab, guys. But yeah, shout out the press collective. That's you guys are doing a push with the physical media. And like my dad, we're here in the studio. He's had all these vinyls, since a youngin', and like that's always been one of my goals. Like I want to build a little collection of CDs, but CDs are so antiquated now. It's crazy. So I kind of thought it's an interesting conversation to have, especially nowadays with streaming, how they're mudding us with, like, the streaming money. But like the truth is, as a member, as a fan of music, if you, first off, there's a difference listening to like on vinyl and stuff like that. But what if they just take the song off of streaming services and you can't listen to that song?
That's what I'm saying. So like, shout out to the press collective, because I think we grew up like in a different era, bro, where it was an experience. And it's like, I feel like an old head talking about this, but it was the same with like going to Blockbuster. Like,
oh yes,
it's not like picking a movie on Netflix. It's like you fucking get in your car, you drive to Blockbuster, you know what I mean, and look through the aisles.
Wow,
it's different.
Look at how different those two experiences are. And it's crazy because a lot of people listening to this probably have never done the Blockbuster thing. But how crazy is scrolling through the menu of Netflix versus the magical experience of walking down the aisles of Blockbuster? At least as a kid, I don't know if it's the same because you're probably older.
So if you put on a movie on Netflix and you don't like it,
switch
within the first 10 minutes,
seconds, albeit the minutes. People, the attention spans nowadays, people are out of there.
If you go to Blockbuster and you rent a movie, even if it sucks, you're gonna be like, I'm committed. I'm gonna watch this.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because even when I don't like a movie, like I try to go through it. Like I try to be like, there's like some movies are slow burns. Some movies take a minute to pick up, and once it picks up, it's like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like you need to give the movie some time to do that. I think Parasite's one of the greatest movies of all time. It doesn't start crazy.
You need to give it time. Right.
You gotta give it some time. So like when I'm watching, and like it's tough calling a movie bad, but like there's great movies and there's not so great movies. So when I'm watching a movie that I don't consider like the best, like you can't make that decision until you're after. Like you have to be removed. You have to kind of sit with it. You kind of gotta, I guess, sleep on it too. You gotta kind of look back on it.
So essentially, like art has lost its value because now it's like you turn it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then, it's like you had to commit to at least watching it. Then you can make up your mind whether you like it or not.
Right. And that's
so that brings us back to like the physical media thing.
Exactly.
Because like, what are we really getting for Spotify plays, bro?
Yeah, sense.
Like, I don't even want to say the exact numbers, but I saw that I signed into my shit the other day. I saw like throughout the life of my DistroKid or whatever.
Earnings, yeah.
Right, I have over 1 million plays, bro. It was like maybe $600.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it's 1 million plays, like some are features, some are whatever.
Yeah.
That shit was like $600.
Yeah,
bro.
and you get percentages off the features.
For 1 million plays, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Ah, man, it's
we got to find a way around that. Like,
yeah, it starts with the audience. I think value, man. It starts with value. Like, bro, one of the coolest things growing up is like when.
Why does it start with the audience though? I'm curious about.
So that. I think it starts with I think the audience has to care. The audience has to care and they want to do it. But I guess in a way, it has
But
to.
that's the artist's job to make.
That's the artist's job.
Yeah,
Right. The artist's job you have to make a product that makes them care, want to buy it, want to have something physically tangible. So, it could be something as unique as like maybe like, hey, you have to buy the physical album to listen to these 2 songs. Otherwise,
right,
shit like that. But I don't know. For some reason, like my mind goes to like Happy Meals. The Happy Meal with the fucking toy. Like the toy is the shit. You feel me? Like the toy like keeps you coming for it. But like that sucks because you don't want to it's supposed to be about the music. You don't want to make it a novelty. You feel me? Like you don't want to have to make people to want to get like an extra thing aside from the music because then it's not about the music. It's about the collectible.
But back then we had it was about the music and about the collectible.
But it's the album. Like, what's the collectible back then? It was about the album cover,
yeah,
like
the CD,
the box.
The little booklet comes inside the CD.
You
go through the booklet.
Correct.
It tells you who the producers are. It's
correct. Yeah,
that shit was vital.
It was a whole experience. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole experience. And again, you went out to get this album. You were gonna play that shit from front to back.
Right.
When you had a tape player instead of a CD player, the CD is the first time that you could like skip through the songs. Before that, we were listening to tape players, meaning that when I play an album, I'm playing that shit from the beginning. I could skip to the next song, but that means I got to fast forward the shit. I got to check if it's there. I got to fast forward until it's there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that fundamentally changes the way the art is made. Just like you said about the movies, right? If a director is looking at how audiences view movies today, and okay, it's probably going to be on streaming, this movie that I'm making, right? It's probably going to be on streaming, which means that whoever's watching it, I got 10 minutes to get their attention. Otherwise,
but I mean,
they're going to change the shit.
I argue that's just good content creation. Like Christopher Nolan, I don't think he was thinking about streaming when he made The Dark Knight.
See, you lost me when you said content creation. We're talking about filmmaking, or we're talking about content
filmmaking
creation. Those are two different things.
I get you, but I just like.
It is. I think it's dangerous to certain art forms to look at it as just content creation.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like content creation comes with like a negative connotation, but like I feel like the best content is art. You feel me? Like, listen, bro, the podcast is a podcast, but like, bro, the cold opens, picking out the moments like that. I have to engage the audience like right off the rip.
But calling it content cheapens it.
I guess.
So you're calling it content, so that means movies are content. That means music is content. That means everything's content, bro.
It is.
It cheapens it. You know what I'm saying?
Lowers the value, yeah.
I guess it's just a general term, but like I guess.
I wouldn't call it content. Content is the shit that supports the main piece. So like when I dropped the Goat Farm album and we did all the little CGI or AI content. Goat Farm, that's the content. But the fucking product, we as artists need our art to be a product, not content. It needs to
be art.
It needs to be a product at the end of the day.
Right.
We need to be able to fucking ship it, you know what I'm saying? To print it, ship it, sell it, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Art needs to be a product.
And it needs to be positioned. Right. It needs to be positioned that way as well, though. Like, you know,
if we're gonna get up from out of the Spotify dictatorship, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way to do it. The music has to, right now. The music, if I'm being completely realistic with my music career, the music being on Spotify and all that is a promo tool. It's not the product. It can't be the product when I'm making $600 off 1 million fucking streams, bro.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a promo tool to buy into the brand.
It's a promo tool. So what happened, bro? The music went from being a product to being a promo tool.
Yeah.
That means it's lost its value. By definition, that means it's lost its value.
Wild. So besides physical media, what do you think's another way it could get that value back?
Well, look, yeah, I want to say, like, shout out to companies like the Press Collective for standing behind that vision of, like, this is necessary for the artist. You know what I'm saying? To have, like, physicals, to have something tangible, so your whole fucking career isn't dependent on some streaming platform that, like you said, maybe Spotify gets hacked tomorrow.
Or they just cancel you. They choose that, you know, they don't like you
politically. Or they decide, which has happened to me before. With the Am I Aliens album, they fucking took it down over some bullshit, saying it was some playlist or some shit that had bots in it. I didn't fucking put it on that playlist.
What?
Yeah, and they took down the whole album. I had
they
to
didn't let you put it back
re-upload it.
up? Okay.
I had to re-upload it, but we lost all the plays. We lost all the momentum.
That's trash.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what the Spotify beef exactly was about. It's important to shed light on it because maybe people just listening don't know. Maybe people just I could help the artists I like by going to buy their album physically. Like that helps them a lot because maybe some people out there listening think it's the same. They think it's all the same because we look at it different because we make music. We're in this, so it's like this is our livelihood. But I could see a world where other people don't even think twice of that,
And that's the thing. Again, to go back to what we were saying before, like that's why it's not on the audience. Because for the audience, the better buy is Spotify, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could pay
financially.
I could pay $10 as an audience member, right? I could pay $10 for your album, or I could pay for a Spotify subscription, $17, and I get everybody's album.
But the conversation's ownership. I feel like the true conversation we're having is about ownership, and like this is happening right now in the gaming community. It's pretty big. Where games nowadays, like I grew up, I used to have to go to GameStop to buy a game, and now with the new systems, the process is go to GameStop, you buy the game. You get to your crib, you put the game in the system, and then you have to download the update for the game to play, just to get on it.
That's crazy.
Guess what? 2K, you got to download the update just to start the game, and then you got to download, like, the 2K has its own loading setup that has to get to, like, 100%. Homie, you're, like, 6 through 7 hours before you get to even play the game.
The days of, like, getting home and popping in the game, that shit is done.
Which is crazy because I was thinking in my head, because nowadays you could just buy the game online. And it removes the GameStop step, the step of, let me get in my car, go to GameStop, buy the game. It removes that. The game just downloads directly. Albeit that sometimes you pre-order the game, pay for it beforehand. The second the game drops, it already downloads to your shit.
Tev was telling me on the new Fire Stick, you could play Xbox and PS5 games.
That's nasty. That's pretty sick.
On the Fire Stick, bro.
Well,
you don't even need a console, though. You just get a fucking controller and shit. He said they got 2K, GTA, all the shit.
Yeah, Netflix has gay video games now, too.
Streaming
Netflix
games,
has
bro.
GTA. It's crazy. But I bring this all up to say is that there's games now that are being taken off the internet servers. So mad people that buy the games to play, and like even people that have physical copies of the game, they can't play because the company just doesn't support the game online anymore, and they just close the servers. So like it's becoming like a point of like outrage for a lot of people where it's like, oh, we paid $60 for this game, even if it's not on the internet services. Like I should still be able to play the story mode. I should still be able to log in and play the game.
Right.
But the company's like, oh, like the stance companies are taking is like, oh, nothing's forever. This is just like music with the streaming. It's like, what do you mean music and streaming? I could go buy an album.
They fucked up everything, bro. Everything that used to be like art. I hate coming on here and sounding like the old head all the time. Like, it used to be so much better in the past.
Basketball.
There's a lot of shit that
Kyrie has no handles.
I don't want to talk about basketball. I don't want to talk about basketball.
LeBron.
LeBron's
not a point guard.
LeBron is a great player, bro. LeBron's a great player.
Magic too.
Magic's a great player. What are you saying? He's not?
No. What do you mean? I'm saying
Don't
LeBron.
Trigger me, bro. Don't trigger me.
Okay, listen. What Luda album was out when you first copped your first zip? What was the Luda album out? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was the first one.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. And how old were you in that time?
That wasn't my first zip though. I might have just had stressed the timeline.
Creative liberties.
Yeah, I had to stress the timeline. It was definitely before that.
Okay, for sure. Did his first album have that Blueberry Yum Yum song?
It was the the one with What's Your Fantasy?
Oh, that was one of his first singles?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, se lo comió, bro. He's killed it with that.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Luda song?
I don't know what it's called.
When I move, you move.
Baby, I got the potion. Take a hit of this, put your back in motion. I forgot the lyrics. That shit is crazy, though.
Shout out, Luda.
It's a Timberland beat.
One of the greatest actor-rapper combos.
I never seen him act, really.
What do you mean, Fast and the Furious?
I never seen that shit.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either.
Yeah,
but he does come out of two with the afro, and he killed it for being in all of them.
Maybe I seen him in something. I can't remember what it was.
Isn't he in Crash? Have you ever seen Crash?
Crash. There you go.
Crash,
I seen him in that.
Crash is a dope movie, man. I saw that as a
movie.
kid. I recently rewatched it. Dope movie.
That shit won Best Picture that year.
Yeah, it was movie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That made me watch it as a kid. I was a kid. I didn't know any better. I was like, oh, fuck it, movie of the year.
Yeah, it was good. I think it has like a bad rap now though. People were saying like it was like
Crash?
It's I was reading somewhere on the internet that that's like one of the worst Best Picture winners of all time.
Really?
I was like, damn, I remember that movie being pretty dope. I haven't seen it in like a hot minute, but
I'm thinking because, like I said, I recently, was like I was telling you, tremendo película. I didn't get through most of it, but I saw the beginning and we had to dip. But yeah, I don't know. That movie was raw. Like it's shot well.
I remember
great
liking it.
storyline. Yeah,
I remember liking
good shit. Good shit. Whose idea was it to have the instrumental breaks on the new project?
Bro, so this actually takes some fucking background, bro. Like, so this dude War Season, he's this producer. He's a West Coast producer, right? I know him through the homie Maze Overlay. He's done a couple albums with him. So when he hit me up, he was like, yo, man, like, I want to do some shit with you, but like, I don't just send out beat packs. He's like, what I do is I come up with a concept for an album, then I produce the whole album. Okay, so this dude like produced the entire album from front to back. He named the songs. He got all the skits in between and all that
What?
shit. And there's just like
Before bars? Before
bars.
what?
And there's just like a bunch of empty space
Like
to
a Mad
to
Lib?
do whatever.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know how Mad Lib works, but
Oh, you've never filled out a Mad Lib? It's like a.
oh yeah, like a Mad Lib. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So he kinda, you know what I'm saying?
Look
Like
at
he
that.
sends you like basically the score. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
From front to back.
that is crazy.
Yeah. So I was like,
What?
damn, I've never worked like that. So I was in the middle of a couple other projects. I was like, all right, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was a process. Like, we had to agree on like a concept first. Because he approached me with some other concept. And I was like, yo, you know, whatever the concept is, it's like, it has to be something that I could like attach myself to. You know what I'm saying? So that first one, it wasn't really me. And then he was like, all right, give me a couple weeks. I'll get back at you and shit. And then, like, he got back at me and he's like, yo, man, what about, like, Miami powerboat racing? Like, the 1980s shit.
That's the name, right? The name is
The name is Event Center Racing, the name of the album.
Right.
Yeah. So he hit me with that idea. He's like, yo, let's do it about the Miami power. And immediately I was like, you know, I thought to, like, Willie Falcone, Sal Magluta. And obviously it goes much deeper than that. And this dude, like, did crazy research. Like, when you listen to the album, you hear all the little, you know, the interludes and shit, and he throws in like sound
that's
bites
him.
from.
So that's that. Yo, se lo comió, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
he's
dude
not
is-
even. He's from the West Coast. You said.
He's from the West, but he like he took the deep dive, and like in a few weeks he was already telling me like about all the different like powerboat racers.
Did you know
and, like,
type shit? Yeah.
nah, the only ones I knew Sal and
No,
Willie
well,
were in that shit. But
I'm saying he was hitting you with like, oh, did you know this, and
bro,
that?
Chuck Norris was a fucking powerboat racer and shit. His navigator was Kurt Russell. Like Don Johnson. Oh no. Don Johnson's navigator was Kurt Russell. Like Don Johnson was in there. Chuck Norris was in there. You know what I mean? Then you have like, it was a crazy world and shit. You have like the Willie and Sal, like the smugglers. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of had. There was another dude called Ben Kramer who was like a big weed smuggler back in the day. He was also like a powerboat racer. And then there was dudes like Bob Kaiser who were just like, I don't know, he's kind of like a Michael Jordan. He's like a purist, you know what I'm saying? Like his shit was just all about like powerboat racing.
The first, I think, skits about him, right? The intro. The
He's
title
kind of like, it's like Bob Kaiser keeps coming back. It's kind of like, I guess I modeled myself after Bob Kaiser.
Okay, I see what it is. Kind of
Yeah.
like the comeback type shit.
Yeah.
Word.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it was crazy. So, you know, we agreed on the concept or whatever, and then he took like a couple months, you know what I mean, while I was working on other shit. And literally, bro, in my email one day, he's like, yo, I sent you an email, and it was a whole album, bro. Like 1 to whatever, 14, you know what I'm saying?
I've never even heard of anybody doing an album like that.
It's insane.
That's
so
crazy.
that put me in a certain, like, you know, going into it, I thought that would be like stifling creatively, but I found that it was actually the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Because like,
Doesn't sound like it. Yeah, it sounds really good. I thought you had like a lot of say in the album. Like it feels like very like.
I did well. This is where I feel like my creativity kicked in. Where like, okay, it's about powerboat racing, but how can I make powerboat racing about me? I'm obviously not a powerboat racer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like the whole album's like powerboat racing is kind of like a metaphor for the rap game. For me in the rap game, you know what I'm saying? I had quit for a while, I came back and shit like that. And it's a metaphor for life in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's the hustle, it's the game, you know, I can't leave it.
Yeah, it's like everybody's chasing the trophy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dope.
So I found it like instantly I could I could connect to this, you know what I'm saying? So like that was my way to attack it.
And where are you at in life, like when the Cocaine Cowboys era is going on? Like you're in high school? Like what?
I moved to Miami in like 87. So like right towards the end of the Cocaine Cowboys era.
But like what? And like you're young, you're a kid. Like how old are you at this time?
I was a kid, bro. I was like 7, 8
Oh
years
shit,
old.
7, 8 years old. Okay, so young buck.
6,
okay.
7.
Wow.
6, 7.
So, wow,
Hey, you didn't see that one coming.
that's crazy. First time on the pod. Insane.
I got kids, bro.
Yeah, right. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, man. So, besides fentanyl, what else do you think was created to end us all?
A lot of shit. AIDS.
AIDS was created by men,
100%.
by humans.
100%. You never read Behold the Pale Horse, have you?
No, my dad fucking told me about it every single time.
Yeah,
I-
AIDS was
every
definitely
single-
man-made.
Really?
Yeah.
They talk about that in the book?
Don't clip this. I'm just kidding, bro. It wasn't. I'm just kidding.
That's probably gonna be in the intro now.
It was a monkey, right? It was a monkey that did it.
That's what they say. That's the same
Some
theory.
dude went to Africa and fucked a monkey.
That's what the book says.
Hmm?
Behold the Pale Horse says that.
Nah, Behold the Pale Horse says that.
That's pictures of the guy in the Africa.
Nah, they were doing a smallpox vaccination. I think in New York City or San Francisco.
Oh,
in like the late 70s, and that's when they like administered it to
people.
Yeah, mostly gay
Fuck.
people.
Oh shit.
That's why it was known as like the gay disease.
The gay disease. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Insanity. Is Apache on a warpath like a reference to us Latinos being like formerly Indians? Or-
No, but it could be used as like that metaphor. Apache Warpath is like the Apache's powerboat brand.
Okay, right. They talked. You mentioned.
And then
I think
War,
the song
you know,
says it.
War Season is the producer and shit.
Right. Okay. So that's the
Warpath,
connection.
Apache Warpath.
Got it. Yeah, like
I think Apache was Bob Kaiser's, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have been Ben Kramer. I don't remember.
it's the name of the brand of boat.
It's like the boat, like the Apache, you know.
But like they named their
it's
brand, like,
the
oh, this
team-
is the Black Pearl.
Team Apache.
Oh, team.
Just like William
like Team
Sauber.
Ferrari. Team
Right,
Ferrari.
right,
Yeah,
right,
like
right,
with the
right.
race cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Got it. It's. I think the idea is that's the sponsor. That's the company that's like breaking the bread for it or putting the bread up. No.
Not even.
Yeah, but I mean, Willie and Sal had their own.
Oh, not
company.
sponsors, right? Because Team
What's the
Lamborghini.
name of the team?
Yeah.
What's the name of the team?
Team Seahawk.
Yeah. it's-
Team Seahawk. That was Willie and Sal. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I think the
Seahawk.
idea is different car companies or boat companies in this case compete by putting together the best product. So they're like, yo, we make the fastest fucking boat. 'cause
Yeah, but
we're all-
Popeyes had a boat too, so it was like it could be the sponsors too.
You just sponsor.
Yeah, Popeyes had a
Popeye's a
boat.
guy. There's a person named Popeye.
The restaurant,
Oh,
the
the
chicken
restaurant.
wing, the
Oh.
chicken,
I thought you
chicken
were talking
place.
about like Robin Williams.
Now the chicken place. I think Don Johnson might have been the Popeyes boat or some shit. It's crazy, man. Like Donald Trump would show up to these racers, to the races and shit. He wouldn't race, you know what I mean? But it was like a cool like sport, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know, man. It kind of like personifies the '80s in
Boy,
Miami.
it stays on
And-
the water. Donald Trump, the islands, race boats.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
What does it mean to think without the angle?
Without the anger.
Anger. Oh, I thought it was the angle. The anger.
Without the anger. Think without the angle. Like, you can get deep on that.
That's what I thought that was. I thought that's crazy. But
Nah, think without
the
the anger.
anger. What does that mean though? Even more important. Like that's actually deep.
Yeah, they just don't. Yeah, exactly. Don't get too emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get too emotional. You know what I mean? Like not everything has to be taken personal. I've gotten really good at that. You know what I'm saying? I used to take a lot of shit personal back in the day, but like I don't take anything personal now, bro. You could tell me to my face, yo, but bro, I don't like your shit. Your shit is whack, and so I'm like, all right, bro, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't take shit personal. I can't control what somebody else thinks. You know, so I had to teach myself to think to keep that part out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep my emotions out of it especially when I'm making decisions and when I'm dealing with people. You know?
Yeah, you can't let it dictate your decision making. You know, it's important. Shout out wifey for that, right?
100%. Yeah.
Are there any other gems or jewels like that? Like any powerful one-liners maybe that she's dropped on you that that kind of sticks with you?
It's a lot of wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, especially about family. She's a lot more experienced in that regard than I am. You know what I mean? I was kind of like running around for a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? And when I met her, she was very stable and wise. And so, yeah, bro, I've learned infinite amount of things from my wife, for sure.
Dope. So I want to ask this because a lot of your albums, it's solo producers, like all with one-on-one. Do you have a plan like to do like a big album like with all multiple producers?
Yeah, I want to curate an album. It's difficult, you know what I'm saying? Because like everybody got different sounds and shit like that. But I definitely want to curate an album, and I want to produce a couple tracks on there too.
Dope, right? You produce as well. So,
Yeah.
And would you have like a one producer, maybe executive produce the whole thing and like oversee it? Maybe
It would be Tev if anybody.
Right.
It would be Tev.
Cool. But
Yeah.
you're open to doing that and something you do in the future.
Yeah, I probably would do it with Tev. Like that's probably what I would do. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. It's just, but you said it's difficult getting everybody kind of coordinated together. Is that kind of the idea?
Like I did the album last year or this year, or I guess last year by the time this comes out, with Lupara, the
Right.
pulp nonfiction shit,
Yeah.
and that's a team with like 7-8 producers, and it was a little difficult to make all the sounds match. I thought.
Because that's the thing. A lot of all of your projects, they have a specific like a sound aesthetic that y'all kind of go on.
This war season, like this Event Center Racing album, you can't take a song out of there and put it on another album. You can't do that. The whole shit is meant to play from 1 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is another funny shit. I wrote the whole album in order, bro. Like I started from number 1. Like I wrote and recorded the entire album
That's
in order.
dope. That's kind of cool though. It's kind of like a movie because then it gives
That's
you
what
a
I'm trying to say.
chance-
So
yeah.
like it feels like it has like an arc and like a climax,
Yeah,
and
it does.
even at the end it has like a little come down. You know what I'm saying? Like after the climax, just like a movie does.
Yes.
You know when a movie climaxes, then it kind of has like a little come
The
down.
come
before it
down, yeah.
ends.
It's the ending. It's
Yeah.
the wrapping up the storyline, the plot points. Getting past that.
I've never like wrote an album or approached an album like that. I literally just started from number 1 and just went down. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
so unique. That is so different. Very, very.
Yeah,
different.
it was the process was super different, man. Shout out to War Season. Like the dude is a mad genius, bro. He's on some shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was also that. It was like, okay, I gotta really play my part, you know what I'm saying, on this album. Like I really wanted it to be like a 50-50 thing, and he hit me with a like, yo, this shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying? He hit me with a whole piece, so I had to make sure that I came with it.
That's awesome. And looking back at our first time talking on episode 9, you mentioned that Miami had a dope infrastructure already, like with the Cypher and a lot of the things that we're already cooking up and building. Fast forward now, we're like a year and a half, almost 2 years now removed from that, about to be 2 years. What's something you'd like to see more of in the Miami scene now? What specifically like with music and like just entertainment in general? Because like it's not just the music's also connected to like the food. It's like a lot of acts and community coming together. What's something you'd like to see more of out here?
I don't know, man. Like that question is like it kind of like sets me up to complain about Miami. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know that that's in the headspace that I'm in right now. You get what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
like to say like what Miami needs is kind of like to say what it doesn't have. And bro, I'd rather talk about like all the dope shit that it does have.
Okay,
You know what I'm
like
saying? Like
yeah, want to spotlight some stuff.
like the fact that when you look at the Miami, let's say like the Miami rap scene that you and I, are a part of. We know a lot of the faces and shit like that.
The
right?
rap sphere, right?
Right. Bro, you look at that scene, no two artists have the same sound.
Right.
Other scenes in other cities, it's like, okay, these guys sound like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this city has like this certain sound. Miami doesn't have that, bro. It's unique in that sense. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? So you
Yeah.
can have like somebody like me and somebody like D.U. Ivan, who's like a close friend of mine and has a completely different sound. You know what I'm saying?
Completely.
So it's kind of cool, bro. It's kind of cool to exist in a place that's that diverse and that open-minded to accept all these different sounds.
Yeah.
Like, I really believe that a lot of these people down here hadn't even heard like no drum raps, like the raps with no drums and shit like that before me and Tev did it. You know what I'm saying? When like, you know, RZA had fucking done that shit years prior. You know what I'm saying?
But it's, not a thing like that.
But motherfuckers are open to that shit. And like some of my fucking songs that hit the hardest, the no flex shit, the you ain't never had a frita in his shows and shit. I recorded that shit here, by the way. You remember that shit, right? But that song got no drums, and that shit goes the hardest in every show I do. That song goes the hardest, and it got no drums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did the ad-lib drum.
You did, bro.
Shout out that.
Killed that shit too.
And what's the difference between a regular burger and a smash burger?
Oh, that's easy. A smash burger, you roll it into a ball, the beef patty, and you smash it down.
So it's just smashing the actual burger, not the actual meat, not the whole burger. You're just smashing.
The meat. You smash the patty.
Got
So what it does is it creates something called, I think it's the Mylar effect. I think that's what they call it. So like you're smashing it, and all the fat releases, and then it kind of cooks itself in its own fat. Yeah.
Wow.
And it kind of makes it stick to the griddle, and that's why you get like the crispy edges.
Oh, I didn't know the scientific part of the
Yeah,
fat
there's a whole like art to it. That's what attracted me to it, really, man. It's like a real craftsmanship.
Okay,
know?
so for anybody listening at home, what makes a perfect smash burger if they want to do this in their at home setup? What's
like how to do it?
Yeah, can you got like some?
Well, you gotta have a flat griddle.
Okay.
You gotta set that bitch on high, bro.
High.
Like as high as you could get it, and wait a little while, and wait till it's like super hot. You want to roll up some 80. I prefer 80-20 beef, like the ratio 80 lean, 20 fat. You could do 73-27, whatever you like. I feel like for smashing 80-20 probably smashes the best. You roll it up into a little ball, like a meatball, but not as tight as you would roll up a meatball. Leave it like kind of a little loose, but just like have it.
Smash it. So
yeah. You put it down. Make sure it's like cold. You want to create like that.
Make sure the meatball's cold?
Make sure the meatball's cold. Like take it right out the fridge right before you smash it.
Okay.
Because you want to create that effect, that like opposite effect. You know what I'm saying? You
The
want
contrast.
it to char in the bottom. You want it to get those crispy edges. You feel me? You put it down on the griddle. You smash it down.
Is there a
Then
timeline?
you sprinkle some salt and pepper on it.
Is there a timeline, or is it like pancakes, or you're looking for like?
Bro, it's right away. As soon as you see that, like the side that's up, as soon as you see that shit is cooking, is browning, you got to scrape it, and that's the most important part of making a smash burger is scraping it, because you got to make sure you get under it and get all the good stuff, bro. That's the flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Are we using specific devices to scrape it? Like, is there like a cool spatula? Like
I have like a heavy spatula that's like kind of sharp.
A sharp spatula.
Yeah.
Nice. Sharp.
And heavy, more important, because you got to
Heavy.
get under it. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one that's gonna like be bending and shit.
Yeah, no sponge.
You got to get under that shit, and you really got to scrape it down and make sure you don't leave nothing good on the griddle.
Nice.
And then you flip it, throw the cheese, wait like maybe a minute, bro, maybe a minute and a half.
Nice. Okay, you want to plug the spot? You want to tell everybody?
Yo, Miami Smash Company. Where's the camera? Right there? Right there.
That's your
Miami
solo.
Smash Company, 9450 Sunset Drive. We're open from Tuesday to Friday from 2 to 8 p.m. And then on Saturdays, we're at the Continental Park Farmers Market. Come through, get a smash burger. It's delicious. Trust me.
Yeah, and follow the IG here. You know, whenever he does
Miami
pop-ups.
Smash Co.
Hell yeah. And also, you get to tell him your favorite song off the new album as well.
You could do that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then, bro, we've done Shoot Your Shot, but let's bring it up now again. Like, who are some producers you like to add to your list of producers that you work with? Anybody else you'd like to?
Who did I say last time?
I think you said Primo, right? No,
I might have said Muggs.
Muggs. That's what it was. Muggs.
Did I say RZA at any point?
I think so.
But
too.
I need,
you
like,
said
RZA
isn't making beats and like that. That's how you said. You said RZA, but he's not really making beats anymore. Like that.
Yeah, if RZA found like a hard drive from like 1995 or some shit
Old
like
school
that.
RZA.
Oh my
Dope.
god, bro.
Dope. Oh, can we talk about the rolling up show?
The Rolling Up Show?
the script, the screenplay with the.
You read that?
Partially, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We can talk about it. Talk about it.
Is that close to like filming or anything like that, or like?
Nah. That was a few years ago. It was. We were close to. We had done like rehearsals. We had a cast. You know what I'm saying? A pretty good cast too. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to make a film, bro. It's a lot of it. You got to depend on a lot of people.
A lot of factors, people.
It's a lot of factors.
Not just actors, bro. The crew doing that's.
It's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of coordinating. I could do a song. I could do a song by myself, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Music versus.
I don't gotta bother nobody.
It's completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like all the other shit was like unbearable for me as far as like the film. Right. The film shit. I love the art of it, but it's like everything that it takes to get a film done. I don't know if it's for me. You know what I'm saying? It's too much, bro. It's too much. I would love to do it, bro. I would love to be in a situation where I could just show up on set and just do the art part of it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. At my level, it's like you got to be everything. You got to be the producer. You got to be the director. You got to be the stunt coordinator. Fucking everything. You know?
All right. Okay. Then we'll get into the big three draft. So. With the Grumpy OGs, because they were on shout out Antonino's Pizza Place, we kind of did like a makeshift draft where we picked the best things about a pizza or like the best ways to enjoy a pizza. So
he was completely right about the sauce being the most important part of the pizza, though.
Good point, yeah.
He was completely right.
That did educate me, because nowadays, like, I realize that the pizzas I don't like have shitty sauce. Yeah. It's like, that's truly...
That's why you don't like. That's where the flavor's coming from.
That's exactly where it's coming from, yeah. So what I want to do is kind of flip that and make it about burgers. Like we could make it like the way it's cooked. We could make it like the bread. We could make it like single aspects. Oh, I need ketchup on my burger. Whatever the fuck you want to say, but like make it a single component about a burger and something you love that you need on a burger. Starting with you.
So I get 3,
but one at a time.
Pickles.
Pickles. Oh, you're a pickle guy.
100%.
I fucking love
bro.
pickles. Pickles are the shit.
If it doesn't have pickles, it's not
bad
legit,
rap.
bro.
They get a bad rap, right?
100%.
Why do they keep up such a bad rap? Is it a tasting, really? Is it truly I think it's a marketing thing. Like, as a kid, I was taught to not like vegetables because of cartoons. Cartoons, like, the characters would be like,
it's green. It's like you you're taught
throw away
not to
greens.
like it. Yeah.
But then I ate broccoli and Outback Steakhouse, and I was like, oh, this is fire. Like, as a kid.
I think it's something, as a kid, it's something about the consistency of, like, pickles and tomatoes and, like, those,
the consistency. Okay, that makes sense. Because
it's, like, juicy, but it's not sweet. So
wow,
like,
pickles is your number one pick?
It is, bro,
that's awesome.
because it's
that's
like
good.
it's
that's good. I like
because it's a thing that people don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's
dope. Pickles,
that's
bro.
Dope.
Like, yeah.
A big thing for me with the burger, I'm gonna take this off the board because I think this is important.
Mm-hmm.
The meat. You need good quality meat. I think it's
For
nothing
sure.
like eating a burger. Like, what the fuck is this? Or like, there's this meme going around lately where in school they'd have these prepackaged burgers, and then people be like, oh, it's baboon meat, and it's like, I look back on that. Those are terrible memories. But in high school, middle school, you don't care. You're just hungry. 10 in the morning eating lunch.
Burgers in general have been cheapened because of like McDonald's and Burger King and that.
The industry, the game's fucked up.
Yeah, the burger, like you can. I saw the other day. I went to Walmart, and when you go to Walmart, they got like little hot foods and shit like that. So they got like a little corn dog that you could buy, or
right, ready to go,
ready to go in a little bag and shit. They got burgers in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, damn! I haven't seen burgers packaged ready to go like that yet. That's crazy. I'll drop a picture like that for you.
So that raises my appreciation for like places that do like real authentic fucking burgers. You know what I mean?
I gotta say something. I just made a connection with that same statement. It's kind of similar to like the music and movie thing. Like, everything's being depreciated, and by default, we're being served more trash and slop. Right. Bro, Illuminati's destroying
But
us,
it happened with burgers way before it happened in music and movies.
Right. But it's just like they got the Illuminati's like, yo, we got away with it with burgers.
Mm-hmm.
They'll eat this garbage. You feel me?
That's exactly
That's crazy.
The Illuminati and Ray Kroc. So you got to blame him a little bit too. You got to blame him a little bit too.
Ray Kroc. What's your second pick? What's component of a burger?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, anything. You get the idea of the
I'm gonna say onions.
Onions. Interesting. I'm not a fan of the slivered onions from McDonald's, but
McDonald's does them cold, right? Like just regular, like not like they're not cooked, right?
Right.
They're kind of fire though. They slice them like it's like a little cubed onion. It's kind of fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a picture of my dad so you can see why.
They work both ways to me. Like, you could serve them cold or you could serve them grilled. You know what I'm saying?
Grilled
What-
is always fire.
The way we do it at
Cooked
Miami
is-
Smash Company,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, is we
Drop
put we put the patty down, and then I envelop that shit. I slice the onions thin, like paper thin.
So, but you're like sautéing them, you're cooking them type shit, or
I envelop the meat with the onions. Pause if there's a pause in there. You know what I'm saying? And then I smash the whole thing down. You know what I'm saying? I season and smash the whole thing down.
so the onions are with the meat while you're being
Yeah.
got it.
So when
enveloped.
you
now I understand why
flip
you
it,
said-
when you flip it,
Great use of the word envelop.
so peep this. So like you're cooking the meat in its fat, right? So and the onions are on top right now, but they're catching some heat, right? So when you scrape it and you flip it, now the onions are cooking in the meat fat. So it's caramelizing the onion while you're smashing the burger. You know what I'm saying? So
Dope.
it comes out with the caramelized onions and
Damn,
shit.
we gotta go to.
So yeah, but fuck,
And you
man.
get the melted cheese on top.
Day after
and
Christmas,
the
for
onions, the caramelized onions, they marry with the melted cheese. It's a
Guy.
beautiful thing.
This guy, we're gonna
It's
drop
it's
a
a
video,
beautiful
a
thing.
visual cue of one of the Miami Smash Ghost burgers. Damn, you know what? I'm gonna save this one, but my second pick, then I'm gonna say, you know what, bread. Bread's mad important. Like I feel like it's hard to fuck up a burger.
Bro, you're copping out of this whole thing, bro.
This is
You've
a cop
picked
out?
meat and bread.
You're right.
Like those
You're
those
right,
gotta
you're
be
right.
off the board.
You're right. You're
Chad.
right.
Come
You're right.
on,
You're right.
Chad.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
How
You're
you
right.
go
You're right.
meat and bread,
You're
bro?
right. You're right.
Those
You're
are the
right.
basics, bro.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
It's true though.
It's gotta be quality meat.
You're right. No, I appreciate the call out though. I appreciate the
No,
call
no,
out.
no. But you know what?
That's good.
But
That's
to
good.
your point,
And the bread too, in a way, because it's like the bread gotta be right too. Because if it's like crappy bread, it's like
no, you're 100% right. And that, to your point, is what attracted me to burgers out of anything. Because my wife always wanted to do like her family comes from like the food restaurant. They started with
really?
a restaurant. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Her dad's a butcher, so she always wanted to do a restaurant. And I, much like the album, well, like the War Season, I needed a way to connect to it. You know what I'm saying? So like just the idea of a restaurant alone ain't gonna connect me. But once I started falling in love with like burgers, the idea of burgers, and what I like about it, to your point, is that it's a simple canvas, bro. It's beef, it's bread, it's cheese, it's a couple things. So that means that every part of that shit got to be on point.
A1.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, your pick is correct. Because yes, the bread is important.
No, but
and yes, the meat
I
is important.
but I appreciate you calling me out because if it was the reverse, I would have probably
Pero
told the
coño,
guest
get a
that.
little more creative
I
with
would
it,
I
Chad.
would have told the guest the same thing
Coño.
that if it was the reverse. So you know what? My second pick though, I'm gonna be a little bit wild though because this is kind of not
Let's
the burger,
go.
but
Go
it is
for it.
important about the burger. Fries. I feel like fries being served with the
Okay.
burger. Like you kind of need the break to appreciate the burger.
100%.
Yeah, as a fat fuck, like you know, my whole life, like I need like I feel crazy eating burger without fries. Like
we serve them a little crispy. Like we cook them a
oh
little.
man, I want to
like
get into
maybe
a fry
minute
draft.
extra. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Maybe
We
a
serve 'em
future
little
episode we
crispy.
do a fry draft. I'm dying to do a fry draft for somebody, but nobody
Checkers
says-
got some good fries, bro. And I'm gonna say what else. Like McDonald's, I don't fuck with McDonald's at all. But you know when I get McDonald's,
They're
from-
not the best. A lot of people tout them as the best fries. I don't think they're the best
I think
fries.
Burger King got better fries.
I
bro.
think so too.
think
I
Burger
say
King-
that all the
Oh,
time.
then you're
and
gonna
people
love
look
our
at me crazy.
fries. You're gonna love. our
Oh
fries.
man, say
Yeah.
no more, bro. Yes, I
Yeah.
can't fucking
I
wait
think
to try
Burger
it.
King got better.
Yeah,
fries.
man. I love Burger King. Burger King is really slept on. Really slept on.
I
But-
love Burger King is a big statement. I don't love Burger King.
Like,
I haven't had a burger from McDonald's or Burger King since like I was in my.
I got
20s,
love for
bro.
BK, man. I got love for
But like
BK,
flame
man.
broiled, the BK flame broiled taste is different. It's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. So fries is my second pick. What's your third? Pick?
What's your favorite burger place? Just
Man,
out of
bro,
curiosity.
did you ever try Junior's Burgers in Miami Springs?
Nah.
They closed down with the pandemic, man. They were dope.
You remember
dog.
that place on the beach, bro? What was it called? Cheeseburger, or cheeseburger, some shit like that? That shit used to be fire back in the day.
Fuddruckers
Yeah.
too.
Fuddruckers is big trash, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Fuddruckers
kind
is
of.
garbo, bro. That shit is trash, bro.
We grew up on
What's a
Fuddruckers,
good
bro.
burger? What's a
We did. I had good memories of it when I was a kid, but I went back as an adult and I was like, this shit is straight garbos, bro.
What's a good burger? Trying to think of a
Shake Shack got a good burger, bro.
Shake Shack low key's really dope. I wish they had more of them. Yeah.
Shake Shack is fire. Shake
Yeah.
Shack is fire. So is what's the other one? Five Guys. Five Guys is pretty good.
Five Guys is dope. Five Guys is
pretty
dope.
good, bro.
Five Guys is surprisingly
Is it
good.
best? I don't know, man.
What about Steak and Shake? You fuck with Steak and Shake?
It's been a while, man. The
Well-
thing is, like, about Steak and Shake, I got one right by the crib, though, on 157. But, like, man, I don't know. That place don't look clean to me, bro.
They always do look shady. They look like
Yeah.
the Sopranos launder money through Steak and Shake.
Food spots are terrible.
Yeah, it looks like whoever the owner is doesn't really, the oversight is not great.
Well, by the time this episode drops, my new favorite burger place would be Miami Smash Co.
Let's
So
go.
We'll
Let's
drop
go.
a visual cue of me eating my first burger there. And then you said your third pick about the burger?
Nah, no.
Third,
So,
what's your third component here? To
third
burgers?
component?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't have to be a component per se. Like a accompaniment attribute could be something on the burger. It could be something aside from the burger. Like when I did the pizza draft for Heckler and Eddie, like I don't know if it was me or Heckler. One of us first brought up soda. Like soda with a pizza is like almost mandatory. Damn near. You feel me?
Same with a burger.
I'm gonna say this: you gotta butter the bread, and you gotta melt the cheese, bro.
Cheese, you think? But you think cheese is necessary on burgers though? Because a lot of people argue that you don't even need the cheese. Doesn't even go on burgers, damn near sometimes.
Nah, I disagree with that
Really?
wholeheartedly, bro.
Yeah.
I think the cheese is.
I'm trying to brainwash myself into stop eating dairy. So
We're gonna start carrying a lactose-free cheese at Miami Smash Company. So,
yo, that boy a professional for real.
and not no fucking like soy shit or nothing like that. Like actual dairy, just with the lactose.
What kind of cheese are you using now?
American.
Nice. Okay.
I think
melts
that's the way to
best.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
melts
it's the way to
best.
go.
Melts
It's
the
the
best
way to go.
for a burger.
I go more for classic than for like fancy.
Ah.
My burgers are like it's a. I want the vibe of the shit to be like a real mom and pop shop.
Traditional.
Because that's what it is. Because that's what it is.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Johnny Rockets used to be dope. Wow. Shout out Johnny
Johnny
Rockets.
Rockets used to be dope.
I don't know if it's a
I
nostalgia
haven't had
for
it in a while. but
Me
so-
neither, man.
Yeah.
They still got the one in Dolphin, but I haven't sat there and eaten.
Bro, a burger. The burger's one of the greatest foods ever invented. To be honest, bro.
How do you feel about that burger? Like that's kind of let me hear what you
Which
think.
burger? What?
The the Colombian
The
spots?
Colombian shit with the pineapple and
the
all that shit.
monsters. It's like
It's like I said, I'm a fan of classic and simple. That's that's too much.
Good.
For me.
Well
For me.
said, well
I don't
said.
like
Pincho
anything.
Man, Shottie?
What to wear?
Pincho Man?
Oh yeah, shout out Pincho Man.
You ever eat
Pincho
that?
They
Man
do the
Ricky?
Tostón burger, right?
No, you're talking about Pincho
Oh, yeah.
Factory.
That's Pincho Factory.
That's the brick
okay.
and mortar place. Before that, there was just our dog Pincho Man Ricky that just he be.
I know
about
I know the name. You
He's
know what I'm
OG.
saying? I don't know
yeah,
if I ever been
OG
there.
around here in this
They
area.
got a
and
good
stuff like
burger?
that. Yeah, the meat itself is dope. You know, wow, no Diddy.
Do you prefer like a fat burger or like a smash burger?
Thing is, I haven't had too many smash burgers in my life. I think I've maybe had like 2 or 3 of them.
You probably
so I'm looking
have.
for-
If you've had like steak, like Shake Shack, that's a smash burger.
Is it?
Yeah.
I gotta differentiate the two in my brain because I kind of just
The smash burger
They all go
is
down the
just
same.
homemade.
Huh?
Like a homemade style burger.
more like a homemade style. But no, but it's the way it's smashed. Not all burgers are smashed.
Yeah, it has a
That's what my
certain.
mom used to make.
I appreciate a juicy
She's a
burger
smasher.
though. I appreciate a juicy burger though, but it's I've also had bad juicy burgers.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you have a juicy burger that it's like it
And
tastes
there's
like
nothing worse than that,
Have
bro.
you ever seen Good Burger? The movie?
Yeah.
I've had like sometimes you have a juicy burger that tastes like the bad guy's burger that it looks like that, you know, type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. I don't know if you guys get the analogy, but
That's
visual
my kids love that movie.
Good. I haven't seen the sequel, but the
Welcome to Good
original
Burger. What
classic.
is it? Welcome to Good Burger. Some shit.
Classic. You got to do it for Halloween.
So yeah, my third thing is like I think you gotta butter the bread and you gotta. Okay, the third thing is love, bro. You gotta make it with love. Because if you make it with love, you're gonna butter the bread. You know what I mean?
one.
You're gonna make sure the cheese is melted. You're gonna do the little tricks to make sure the cheese melts right.
It's a good
Make
one.
sure the onions are thinly
Make
sliced.
you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do the. I make my own sauce and shit. The classic sauce. I
That's
make
gonna
my
be
own
my
sauce.
third pick. I'm a saucy
The
guy.
sauce?
My dad always calls me. I think, and I don't want to limit it to one sauce because sometimes you're in a ketchup mood. I'm a big like mustard guy now. Like I love like a hot. The McDonald's has me on a chokehold with the fucking hot mustard.
So the burger of the month that we got right now is like the fried onion burger. So it's like what I told you with you envelop the onions and you smash it down.
Nice.
And that's just that one just goes with mustard and pickles.
Nice.
Mustard
Simplicity.
and pickles, yeah, with the cheese.
You can
the
taste everything
onions.
else.
Yeah, man.
Very, very strategic way to do the burger. I like
Yeah.
that.
You have a guava burger in Miami Special?
Nah, what do you mean a guava burger?
I don't know. At this place, Junior, that he just mentioned, they used to do this guava burger that was fire. Bro.
Yeah, they would do like a burger of the month type.
I'm
shit.
working on a big goat burger right now. It's with goat cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
But I'm trying to get the goat cheese to melt right.
Hell
right
yeah.
now. I'm in the lab.
Figuring
You know
out
what
in the
I'm
lab
saying?
cooking.
In the lab. We're cooking.
Oh, hey, message to the people before we get out of here.
Yo, man, you a goat. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like, you a goat. You know what I'm saying? The plan hasn't changed. The message hasn't changed. We're still here. We're still trying to win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still waking up every morning and looking in the mirror and seeing a goat. You feel me?
Real one. And if you woke up today, you're already winning. And if you're watching this, you're winning times 2. We'll see you next week so you can win times 3. Peace.
Bye.
Sliding in the studio, my album coming soon. Until we get this rap money, trap gon' have to boom. These bricks and these keys and these zips is what we'll do. If you need some fire, I can see you off the June.